last thing I'm going to talk about before we head into the videotape and John's talk is training. Training is very important. We need to provide everybody at your facility training that works in any way with the trailer. Counter personnel, they need to understand trailer safety. They need to discuss that at the point of sale. If a client calls in and would like to rent a trailer, your staff, your counter staff needs to ask them several questions. What are you going to use the trailer for? What are you going to be hauling? How far are you going to be hauling it? When are you going to be hauling it? What type of vehicle will you be coming to pick that trailer up with? When you can head off problems at the point of sale, you're going to save a lot of people time. You're going to save your client time. If they show up with a vehicle that's not adequately sized, they may be upset. They may have work delays, lots of problems. So head those off at the counter. Your yard staff needs to recommend or needs to recognize the vehicle capabilities and proper hookup. So when those people show up, they said they were coming with a full-size 3/4 ton pickup, and they showed up with a half-ton, not full-size pickup truck. The people in the yard need to recognize that and stop before there's a problem's going to occur. Maintenance staff, we've already talked a little bit. They need to inspect and document the maintenance. Another thing that I like to suggest is, help your customers with training. If you have videotapes on the equipment that talks about safety of the equipment, you have a videotape on towing and trailering safety, offer that to your clients. Bring them in, let them bring all their employees in if they want, sit down, go through the videotape. Anytime you do something like that, it's important to have a little pass-out sheet. Don't certify and say that they're now certified to do this. Just say in your training sheet that we watched this videotape and we discussed and we provided that training to the employees. You want to stay away from saying you're certifying them that they know and fully understand. But a little bit of training can perhaps now we're going to avoid this accident and never have to get into this other stuff. Just a little bit of training can go a long way. Next, John's going to say a few words, and then we're going to get into the videotape. Unfortunately, when we go through this webinar, it somewhat distorts the video. You can hear it fine, you can see it fine, but it goes like frame by frame instead of running continuously. This videotape will be available if anybody would like to purchase it. Do know that the one that's going to come on the disc is flawless and of great quality. It's not what you're looking at on the screen. It's just some technical things that we're not quite sure how to address through the webinar system. Turn it over to John now.
Thank you, Randy. This is John Aston. I'm with Ohio Concrete Sawing and Drilling, and some of you may ask yourself, why would a concrete sawing and drilling company do their own video on trailer towing? We've done several videos over the years on concrete sawing, and we're very familiar with the process to do this. And the owner of the company was on the way back from a job site, and he got tied up in a traffic jam, and 45 minutes later he gets up there to see one of his trailers had come off of the truck and spewed its contents all over the center of the medium between, it was on I-23 south of Ann Arbor, so it was a very busy area. Fortunately, his first concern was nobody got hurt, and nobody got hurt, fortunately. And when he got back, he said to me, he says, find a video that we can train our people with. We need to train our people. We've had a couple trailer accidents. Let's get them trained. I searched the internet. I did everything I could and could not find a video, and went back and told him about a week later, there's nothing. He says, make it. So we went ahead with the same people that we worked with to make the concrete cutting videos, and ended up with quite a quality video on trailer towing, and we've used it throughout our whole organization to train our people, and we have not had any accidents with trailers since we've used it. And I found that quite interesting, that it does work as well as it has. There is a test that comes with it and an answer key, so you're able to go ahead and test the people that take it to make sure they understand it. They're all very basic questions on trailer towing, and you'll be able to see that in the upcoming video.